Yes, hello guys. Today I am going to give you some background about Celina Midelfart. And the first thing to understand is that she's born 1973 and she's a Norwegian businesswoman and investor. She's educated at Stern School of Business and London School of Economics. And she is what the newspapers say. They say that she resides in Oslo. And her position is that she is executive chairman in Midelfart Capital. And she is board member at Oslo International School and Pescara AS and Avida Finance AB. And she is also this heartthrob of all these billionaires and millionaires of Norway. She's been with literally everyone, all the richest men in Norway. I think about 20 rich men. And here is the latest guy. I think they are divorced now. She's not with him anymore. They have a son together. And there has been rumors that she's been dating Kristian Siem, which she is now sitting in the board member of Siem Offshore. And he's a billionaire, immigrated to Monaco. He's married with Karen Ann Moros. His father-in-law is Mandy Moros. And his daughter is Sasha Siem and Charlie Siem and Louisa Siem and Sophie Siem. And he has immigrated. They are Jewish from Israel, but they are hiding and they pretend they are Catholic. And they live in France, but I think the father-in-law is actually from South Africa. So there is some weird connection there with South Africa, Israel, and France with this guy. And anyhow, Celina Midelfart is now sitting as a board member. And here you can see she's with was with Kjell Inge Røkke. He has migrated now to Switzerland. All these billionaires are now in Switzerland. And the funny part here is that there is this small little rich man's club in Norway with basically two political parties. It's you have Arbeiderpartiet and you have Høyre, the Labour Party, and you have the right. Okay? With the monarchy of Norway and these billionaires, they are just changing position with each other in generations for, I think, the last 100 years of Norway. Okay, so guys, what is important that you understand that you have this little mini club of maybe 20 people that are just rotating and swapping positions. And it's been going on like this for 100 years. And I think Celina Midelfart, since she took over her dad's business when he died of cancer, I think he had melanom. This here is Kristian Sveås. He's also in Siem Offshore. He has bought many stocks there. So they are buying each other. They are always in this little group together, covering each other up. And they're all linked to Israel Weizmann Institute and Jeffrey Epstein. This is the thing. Here you have Trygve Hegnar. I don't know, he has known Celina all his life. He's the chief editor of the finance newspaper of Norway. He has basically monopoly on the finance reporting in Norway, this guy. And the weird thing is that they're all related and connected and are together as a mini little club. And then Trygve Hegnar has been in a court case with Kristian Siem, where Trygve Hegnar had accused Kristian Siem and his brother, I think his brother's name is Ole Martin Siem, for child trafficking. No, I think human trafficking, drugs, and I don't know if it was narcotic or arms through his ships. And Trygve Hegnar won. Here you see Kristian Siem. He is then this billionaire. He's knighted by the king, by the king, and has basically immunity in Norway and can do as he pleases. And nobody will ever ask him because he is this really superior elitistic group. And he don't even live in Norway. He has lived in Monaco and England most of his life. Here you see again Celina Midelfart with Trygve Hegnar. You can see they are very close. I suspect maybe he is her handler, and she might be a MK Ultra beta kitten slave. Maybe, I don't know. This has to be, of course, properly investigated, whether she's a Mossad asset or CIA asset or MI6 or MI5. I don't know. I mean, she is completely in with the royalty, with the media, with the Kristian Siem, Trygve Hegnar, Kjell Inge Røkke, Spetalen is another billionaire she used to date. Hagen she used to date. Kronprins Haakon she used to date. Donald Trump. I mean, come on. What's going on? And here you can see her body. This is Kronprins Haakon. He's supposed to be the king now. And they're all related also through their physician who's at Rikshospitalet, at the gynecologist ward. Knut Bjøro, I think, was the one who helped labor with the Martha Louise and Kronprins Haakon. Here you can see that she's, been dating this pedophile. It's all over, but Norway is covering it up. The media, like I told you, Trygve Hegnar is the chief editor of the biggest finance newspaper. And he has all the lawyers, journalists in his palm. He controls them. And you can see she's board member of Siem Offshore. And what's important here, you guys, is that how she's linked to schools, international schools. This is very interesting, I find. And also here you can see she was with Trump and with Epstein. And it's the pilot who revealed that she was at least 13 times on the Lolita Express, on the flight logs. So, and nobody wants to investigate. They just cover up for each other. Like I told you, you have the Conservative and the Labour Party, like in America, just switching positions. It's the same going on in Norway. Here you can see she's with Trump, and you can see how Trump and Biden, it's the same story going on in Norway. But here you have Labour Party and Conservative. I guess you have the same you have the mini version here in Norway. So and here, this is very interesting fact, that you can see that Terje Rød Larsen and Mona Juel, They were part of the Oslo Agreement in 1993, that there will be peace between Israel and Palestine. And here you can see Bill Clinton with Yasser Arafat and what's his name? Yatak Rabin. So this is outside the White House. So there was supposed to be peace between Palestine and Israel through Norway. And here you can see the Mette-Marit. She's very sad, but she was at his house in New York and in Oslo. She's met him many times. So there is rumors that she even knew him before that, in the 90s, before she married Kronprins Haakon. And here you can see this health minister now with this other lady who's a doctor. So they're all linked to the national hospital. This is very important that I tell you. They are linked with the health minister and national hospital, so they can rule from behind. Here you can see she's all nice, this health minister. Now she's been exposed cheating on her master thesis. But here how they put her in when she came in. They were like really putting her on a pedestal, that this girl is so nice and she knows so well. She's such a goody two-shoes. And here you can see Jens Stoltenberg and the king with Jonas Gahr Støre. They're all connected. Something strange here. I don't know what, I cannot pinpoint what it is. But there is something with the Jens Stoltenberg, you know, he's now Secretary of NATO, and the royal family, and the Jonas Gahr Støre. They have something in common. And he was supposed to also be this chief of Norway Bank, but thank God he was not allowed. But yeah, there's something fishy going on, guys, in Norway. And here you can see this two guys in the Labour Party, Trond Giske and Hadia Tajik. They both had to step down because of, I don't know, some cheating or corruption. And here he's asking her if they have been, yeah, you know, they're friends. They are playing this act at Stortinget. They are like playing. They're running their country, but they're like little kids who cannot even pass a master thesis without cheating and lying. And they're really exposed for deep corruption in all departments. This is so sad, because I don't know the future of Norway. But here you can see Mette-Marit is very deeply connected with Epstein. I mean, there is rumors that in London, Tavistock Institute, that a lot of Mette-Marit's grooming was going on there, connected to MKUltra programming. Also with Celina Midelfart, you know, Beta Kitten, MKUltra. This has to be looked upon, because Norway has been exposed of doing MKUltra programming through secret government contracts. And here you have this Guri Ofstad Varpe. She's like supposed to say, no, the queen, the prince. This is all Tavistock and fake. And here you can see the truth. They have deep connection with a pedophile who was running a sex ring. And it's connected with Harvard and medical universities, like Alan Dershowitz, you know. He's a key player. He's also now defending Israel for being implicated in genocide through South Africa. So you see how it all comes as a circle. But this attorney, they're all connected with this Zionism, and these attorneys and Harvard. It's like this club. And I'm really wondering what it is. I cannot pinpoint, but I just suspect that there is an elitistic group or gang who may be doing some very, very dark stuff, you know? Yeah. And I think it's been going on for a long time, much longer than what we suspect. Here you can see Mette-Marit with Terje Rød Larsen, whom was also exposed being connected to Jeffrey Epstein. And he used to go so often to his New York apartment that they had to have cucumbers ready for his gin, because he'd like to have his gin and cucumber. So this is the guy who is with Mette-Marit, and like I told you, it's connected with Norway and Israel. You know, Kristian Siem's father-in-law, Mandy Manfred Moros, is the chairman of Wise Men Institute that do research on the Pfizer vaccine, cancer medicine, nuclear weapon, and artificial energy, robotics, and I suspect MK Ultra and mind control. That's a big part through Mossad, because he's very deeply connected with Mossad, and they're very into mind control and creating assassin and beta kitten slaves. That's what they do. This is the whole philosophy of Epstein and Zionism, if you study history. And they infiltrated, obviously, the monarchy in Europe, you can tell. And here you can see a lawyer, like I mentioned for you, Alan Dorsovich, has the key position in American law. This lady, Randi Birgitte Bull, has key positions in Norwegian law, with the police, with the bar, with the Supreme Court. I mean, this is how they control. And here you can see Celina Midelfart with Gro Brundtland. She was the one who was the secretary in WHO. And you know Kristian Siem's brother, Harald Siem, and Gro Harlem Brundtland, they are really, really good buddies. They're both doctors. And here you can see Imran Khan, who now got jail. I think he has now completely like 30 years. But he got caught for corruption, for selling state goods. And one of the state goods he sold and he was indicted for was from this guy. He's Norwegian. Umar Faruk Zahur. His name is Umar, and his brother, you can see here, they were part of this bank robbery, Nordea. I think Umar Faruk Zahur. And this is the thing. This is his lawyer, Jon Christian Elden. He's also the lawyer of the Prime Minister's husband, Sindre Finnes. And he's also sits in the police and has the key position in Norwegian law. So he's gay and pedophile. That there is rumors that he is involved with the Norwegian Child Protective Services and getting a lot of Pakistani boys and Moroccan boys into drugs, infiltrating these small communities and making a Tavistock with it, with A-gängen and B-gängen. It's like this complete Tavistock of criminalizing the immigrants from minority groups, and then making them targets of the troublemakers to take the focus away from the drugs, the arms share, the millionaires, the billionaires, the MK Ultra, the fraud that is going on behind the scene. I mean, this guy has for generation been controlling law, even his dad and his grandfather, and also in Conservative Party and then Labour Party. I mean, they switch. And now he's protecting her husband, Erna Solberg, husband, with his flaws in the share reports, that he did a lot of share trading when she was a prime minister. So, and here you have Hermine Midelfart, the sister of Celina Midelfart, who is involved with a lot of shady stuff behind the scenes with her husband and her brother-in-laws, And here you have the ex-prime minister Erna Solberg and her husband. They are Freemasons, and they're caught with the title cheating and pretending he holds university degrees or high school higher education degree when he doesn't. He didn't complete it, the exam. And here you have Marianne Clausen. She's a lawyer, and she's the leader in the complaint committee of University of Oslo. And here you have this other guy who had to resign because he had shares in Arms, Kongsberg Gruppen, this man in science and higher education department. So they're all cheating and lying. And then she has been a police lawyer. That's what they have in common. They're all been police lawyers, politijurister. So they know the law, they know how to manipulate their ways around it. I mean, here you can see that this lady is also caught cheating. Everyone in every department. So I suspect it's a criminal Freemason group. And here you have this lawyer again who is going to help the husband of the prime minister with his report with the shares, because there is so many loopholes and flaws. So again, he's trying to cover up for his Freemason brother's crime through the law. And that's how they've been operating for 100 years. Work for the king and for the Supreme Court and for the police. So, it's being exposed daily. You're seeing it. They cannot keep up the facade. Here you can see Jonas Gahr Støre with Gro Harlem Brundtland already like 40 years back. Come on. This is all planned and it's all rigged and fake. And these people are basically robots. They're not real humans. They're under mind control, I suspect. I mean, we need to find out whether these people are real people or just robots under mind control. I mean, if you listen to many of these politicians' history, it's like completely straight out of the cloning center from, China Gate in Los Angeles. And here you see this guy, he also worked for the University of Oslo. He wants to give pedophile a plastic doll to appease them, to help the pedophiles. Yeah, let's now import little children dolls for pedophiles and help them, because this is very important issue according to Paul Grøndal. And also this lady gave the pedophile sex dolls. This is what's she also was the lawyer against Anders Behring Breivik, who did the Norwegian massacre 22nd of July, which after Jens Stoltenberg became Secretary of NATO. And here you see they're always with the health minister, with the people working at the hospitals, like this group covering for each other, like this Freemason. And they think we don't know because it's supposed to be secret. And it's basically, sorry to say it, the emperor has no clothes. These people are caught red-handed, lying, cheating. And you know how it's exposed? All the hospitals are going bankrupt. They cannot even manage the hospital. They're going billions under budget. And here you can see now they have to investigate the coronavirus vaccine handling. And you know what's going to come out of it. You will know that basically these people vaccinated 90% of Norwegian public and poisoned them with a vaccine that has not been tried on humans before, which was an emergency medicine. And here, as I told you, Trygve Hegnar always been with Celina Midelfart from she was young. And here you can see she's wearing the beta kitten dress. They have this animal print that triggers the beta kitten programming. And they go into trance and hypnosis. And this is how they operate. That's why I think he might be her handler. Trygve Hegnar might be Celina Midelfart's handler. And I'm not saying he's the only one. I think many can be owning the MK Ultra slave if you pay the money, the right amount. I've heard these MK Ultra slaves are also on this auction bidding. If you give enough money, you can get a good slave. So this could also be that these billionaires pay for a good slave to have a good facade, And here I just wanted to end with this. You can see the king. Here they are, the Norwegian monarchy. They pretend they are so patriotic. And they're so into their country and the sovereignty of Norway. But I think it's all just a facade. Because if you look behind the curtains, many of the natural resources of Norway is already sold to foreign investors. So this will be more and more obvious in the coming years. But I feel it's important that we start talking and debating about these close relationship between politicians, the billionaires, Norwegian monarchy, journalists, chief editors of big media houses, and Jeffrey Epstein, Israel, and the Wise Men Institute. This is very, very important that we have a discussion about in the coming years. And this is why I made this short picture analyzing videos. So guys, for those of you who don't know, I'm a forensic anatomical detective. I'm a transvestigator. So at the end here, I want to do a quick transvestigation on Celina Midelfart. You can see her skull is huge, like a man. It's a male skull shape. You can see her upper arms, her width, shoulder is across. It's like a male. And look at her thighs, and you can see she has no hips. So I suspect she has not given birth, and the pregnancy is fake, which many of these MK Ultra slaves, they are transgender. They don't have uterus. And I suspect it is occurring within politicians, within monarchy, and that the Zionist Rothschilds are behind it.